Doing well.
We're doing great.
Very good. Thank you for dropping by again. We've got lots of suggestions about places for you guys to investigate. A listener just called in and had said the Cray Mansion in downtown Mankato. I think that would definitely be an option. Are you guys are still looking?
Yeah, we definitely are. Actually, I don't really know the story behind Cray Mansion at all, so if somebody has that, they want to email that to us, that'd be great.
Okay, and your website is Minnesota Ghosts.
With an S at the end.
.com?
.com.
All right, very cool. So today I think we're going to talk about some of the evidence that you guys have acquired on some of your trips. And why don't you, in case listeners didn't listen last Friday, what is it that you guys do that is different than, like, let's say a psychic coming into a haunted house?
Well, what we do is we go in and we try to find a reasonable explanation for something that's going on. If you hear a voice, is it actually a voice, or is it maybe a branch scraping on your rooftop? Is it a cat meowing? Try to find the most logical explanation behind what you're seeing or what you're hearing and what's going on.
Okay, very similar to Ghost Hunters on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Exactly.
Okay, and you guys are actually a member of their...
We are a member of TAPS. We're a TAPS family member, so...
Very cool. Hold on, we got a phone call here. KDOG. Hi. Where's that? Oh, and oh yeah. Well, you know what? Thanks for calling, because that actually brings up a really good point. You know, pictures of orbs. What do you guys have to say about that? Because I've got lots of pictures of orbs from cemeteries too.
There's a lot we can say. I'm going to turn this one over to one of these two here.
Okay.
Have at it.
Yep, just go right at it.
Let's see. Orbs are an actual orb is all it is a collection of energy. Much like lightning, I believe they're actually called plasma balls.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, orbs, if you actually do catch a real orb, it doesn't mean anything other than you have electricity there. There's a lot of things that mimic orbs, dust, moisture in the air, pieces of lint, hair, I mean, all kinds of stuff. And you know, 99.9% of everything we see is either dust that we can recreate. So. Well,
and you had even an explanation. Nate and Stunt had an EVP, which is an electric voice phenomenon, of something that they had taken at a cemetery. And you had said that, I mean, it even could have possibly been the voice that we thought we heard, could have possibly have been even a bird.
Yeah.
You go out of your way to have a scientific explanation.
We look for stuff that, you know, you could actually be real. Like sometimes you could be like, oh, the light came in, hit the window, and bounced off this and bounced off that. Well, that's not really that reasonable. But you know, if we go in and you know a car coming through the window is shining a shadow on the wall, well, that's something that's really reasonable. That can be, you know, something.
It's deductive reasoning, because you know it's like once you go through all the logical explanations, sometimes you're left with, well, I guess this may be haunted. That's
exactly it. We go through and we see, you know, all right, we know that there was nobody else in the house. We know we heard a voice. We caught it on a recorder. And if it's just saying, hello, here I am, you know you're getting a voice, not a bird. Okay. So
we'll talk about something that you've had, some investigations where you kind of are like, okay, I guess the only explanation that we have is that something paranormal happened. We'll talk about that coming up after the break, okay? Coming up, I've got more music for you, an updated look of your weather too, and more with the Minnesota Paranormal Study Group.